Hello, I am a love bot.
Smooth jazz brought to you by Overclocked Remix. Very nice cosmic kleptomaniac. Moving on. So, there's 10 days left of my Kickstarter here. If you're heavily considering this amazing design, the gray hat / gray shirt, or both, with this little mediocre at best slogan on it, you could go and check out the Kickstarter. I'll leave a link. Blam, I'll drop it in the chat. You could click it if you want. And it's pretty, it's a pretty heavy price for mediocre gear, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I think. I don't know. I have a whole 4 backers, which is myself included. So three outside backers, and I would love to get this. Look at this guy. He's so happy. He knows who he is. Okay. So check this out if you want. If you don't want, that's fine too. Totally fine. At any rate, just thought I'd share that. Now on to some smooth design. We have been playing Mystics for quite a while, and I'm finally back to the point where I'm done playing games. I just want to design again. And so I'm back in the caves, back in the mines, and I thought that these were kind of, the edges of the walls were lacking texture. So what I've been doing is I've been adding these rock walls and rock faces to each kind of steep incline. Let me know if my voice is too loud or not loud enough or too breathy or something, and I'll tell you that that's not going to change. Alright, so at any rate, I've dropped in some prefabs, and that's what I've been doing, is just dropping in prefabs so I could work with them instead of a little rock by rock. Working with prefabs is a lot easier, especially if you want to do something really quickly. Working with prefabs. That should be like, I don't know what that should be. Should be something. Episode of something. Where does that go? Is that all walkable? Probably. Okay. So what I do is I like to drop in a couple and then clone them. And just kind of keep doing that. Because you could eventually fill in a nice area like that. I'm really tempted to go into scripting, but I really want to nail down the design first, because I don't know, it just has to, for me, I just really want to feel comfortable and happy with what I have as far as the level design. Now, Reavers, which I believe he's watching, he had kind of a really cool idea. I think it's great. And he's kind of problem solving. Well, I don't know, maybe you've already problem solved it. The boat travel, and it's going as I thought it would go, which is you have 2 different kinds of walkable surfaces, and you'd have to make a non-walkable border to get on both, so you're not walking on water, essentially. And that's kind of how I figured it would work, because I thought about it a long time ago. that's exactly what I came up with too. Actually, slightly differently. I had come up with not using water as a terrain, but rather having the terrain really close to the water. But in my other mod, I did use water as a terrain, and I completely forgot that I did that until Reaver said something that, yeah, you can use water as a terrain. At any rate, so what I want to do is I want to just choose a couple of good ones and move them around and do some stuff here. Oops. So here I've already spread out a bunch of rocks and crap. So I'm just going to be sinking this prefab down. And kind of just spreading the wealth, so to speak. The scenery asset wealth. If you're here just observing, welcome. If you're here and wanting to talk or ask questions, go ahead. If you're here to do anything else, that's fine. That's fine too. I had a conversation with my wife about likability, and she had clued me in to something, and that is that I am not a likable guy. And that's true. I will agree with that. I give off, if you knew me in real life, I don't talk much to outside folks. I'm kind of just like this most of the time, like that. And the reason for that is I don't want to be talked to most of the time. That doesn't mean I won't talk to you, but I just don't want to be talked to when I'm like that. Especially like in grocery stores. I just want to get my toothpaste and get out. You know what I mean? I don't need small talk. But anyways, so
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, kind of like that. I'm not so much get off my lawn kind of guy, because nobody's really on my lawn. But if there were, yes, definitely be like, hey, this isn't your lawn. I would correct them, and I would point them to their lawn. Like, your lawn is over there, kid. But, I'm... Of course. But anyways, which brings me to another story, which Liam actually kind of reinforced there. Me and Liam went to a park, a public park, little playground park type thing, and because I want him to play outside and stuff and run around, and we went to a playground, and he brought his sword, which is his blade, and it's just a plastic sword and a plastic bow, just toys, right? But now I kind of wish we brought the real thing because of the stuff that followed. But anyways, this kid approaches us, just some random stranger kid. I'm sure he'll get kidnapped if he keeps it up. But he approached us, and he's like, "Can I play with you guys?" And I'm like, well, I don't know you, and, I'm kind of like, ugh. I put on my face, "Who are you, kid? And what do you want?" But anyways, so this kid, he's like begging. He just wants to play with the bow, right? And I'm like, well, my son's not. He's 6 years old, and I'm like, "How old are you, kid?" He's like, I didn't ask him how old he was. I said, "Well, what grade are you in? What grade are you in, kid?" And he's like, "I'm in 4th grade." I'm like, "Yeah, see, that's gonna be a problem because my kid isn't first. He's like going into first grade. I'm like, you gotta play with like kids your own age, you know? So I'm like, well, he's in first. He's like, oh, really? You're still in kindergarten? I'm like, no. Liam corrected him. He said, no, I'm done with kindergarten. I'm going into first grade. Oh, okay. And then the kid just sat there and thought about it. He's like, so that means you were born in 2018. And I'm like, kid, what year is it? He's like, 2019. I'm like, yeah. So that would make him 1 year old, huh? He's like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So this kid is like, yeah, I was in kindergarten, but I skipped it because I was really smart. I'm thinking like, okay, I'll keep that. I'll hang on to that one. And he's like, I wasn't so smart the first time, so I had to go back to preschool. But the second time, I was too smart for kindergarten, and I skipped it and went straight to first grade. I'm like, man, this kid is an absolute moron. How could you be this stupid? Well, they're kids, I guess. But he's in fourth grade, At fourth grade, you should be able to do simple math. Anyways, I don't mean to rip on this kid, but, you guys, he was stupid. He was a moron. That was the dumbest kid I've ever seen. That I've ever met, yes, Liam. I've never met a dumber kid than that kid. That was the dumbest kid I've ever met. And Liam's pretty wise onto him already. He already had his reservations. He's like, I don't think I want to play with you, kid. No, I don't think so. Which is probably a smart choice. Because he'd probably stolen his toy, ran off or something. He was just begging to play with his toys. You don't have another bow in your car? No, dude. What the heck? Stop it. No, dude, I don't bring toys for everyone in this thing. No. Anyways, parent problems. Just parent problems. Don't worry about it. That's just today's story.
That's right. I'm making a trail of a bunch of flowers.
That's great. See, I could put up with that from a 6-year-old.
Good story.
Good story, bro. Yeah. I wish I had my voice back. It would have been a good story.
Okay. Look. So, this goes all the way here.
Wow.
That's a bunch of flowers.
It's a bunch of flowers. Anyways, I need to tell stories because this isn't really the most exciting part of the streams, Like, I think scripting is a blast, but I also don't know how many people would love that. The things that I find enjoyable, And I think some of you would agree that know anything about scripting. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's the jam right there. That's the bread and butter. Right? Probably not. I don't know. I would think so, though. So this asset right here that I have, the slate debris, I believe is a 360. No, it's not. You want to go for the 360 stuff because it's
I do get lost in scripting things. Hours go by.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of the funnest things. And after you get really into the flow, you start thinking like that. You start thinking operationally. And before you know it, you have 500 lines of script down. And you wonder wonder if it's gonna work. But it probably is. That's the beauty about scripting and knowing what you're doing is you're gonna get very few errors. And the errors that you get typically are gonna be really, really stupid, like oops, I forgot to add an if argument or something. Do I need to move this? Yes. But I do enjoy this as well. I actually have been kind of doing some landscaping here for, I'd say, a couple days off stream, just to get things rolling. And hours go by. What is that thing? There we go. And I've just kind of lost myself in just putting rock faces down, Also, I've been deciding on an atmosphere, and I think I landed on one that I really like. Just to, as far as how things look when you enter the cave.
What? Blasphemer.
Sorry. Yeah, sometimes I do work without streaming. But here's the atmosphere I've landed on that I'm going to use. And it's pretty dark. But it's kind of what I wanted. Now I might do is put in a local light probe to lighten things up just a bit. But I really like this, what's going on here. Let's see if I could get some height somewhere. Okay, like right around here. Did I just teleport inside of something? Probably. Where's that crane at? Getting lost in the terrain. Okay, here we go. So you can see from here, things, and it's still all pretty visible aside from things up close. So that's kind of what I wanted to do, is show things off in the distance, but not entirely, reveal everything. And it looks, I think, aesthetically pleasing. So that's what we're going to go with. I am going to have lights, torches, and whatnot. I might even have just ambient lighting, things of that nature. There's definitely going to be a lot of lighting in this area because it's going to be, a civilization that's living here. So I need to leave room for that. Or keep that in mind, at least. Okay, I think all the prefabs have been accounted for on this side. Yeah, so what I've started doing is working on this wall too. So anything essentially that is a steep incline, I want to try to break up with rocks and crap.
You want to break up with rocks?
I want to break up the pattern, yes, Liam. I don't want to break it up. Like, I'm not going to dump the rocks. Like, I'm not a boyfriend-girlfriend situation here, I just want to break up the little pattern. How's your week been, Retro Reavers? is he? Are you still in, where'd you say, Florida? Where the heck are you?
I got a raise.
Hey-oh, that's nice. Now, did you get down on your knees and beg? Or did you get down on your knees and...
Now in
Oh, Massachusetts? No, Mastodon. No, that's not even a state.
was in Florida.
So, okay. I'm trying to figure out where's your home? Do you have a home? Are you just moving around?
Mass, yes. I lived in Florida for a year.
So, are you back in Massachusetts?
I move a lot.
Yeah. You'll have to if you want to evade the FBI. I mean, what?
Originally from this coast.
Oh, okay. I actually want to visit the Massachusetts area. I want to go to Maine. My wife does not, but I do. She wants to go to Hampshire, New Hampshire. Hold on. Where does she want to go? She wants to go to the little tiny guys. One of the tiny guys. In that area, same area. I don't know why she doesn't want to visit Maine, though. Lighthouse. Where are all those lighthouses at? I know they have them in Maine, but there's also like a plethora of lighthouses in another state. Maybe it is I don't think it's Massachusetts. I think there's like tea there or something.
Vermont?
No, not Vermont. You idiot. Just joking. Oh, Liam just told me not to call you an idiot. He's a kind kid, isn't he? He's a kind kid. Kind sir, you got somebody on your side. If you ever need a lawyer, he's the man. Because he wants to be a defense lawyer. Just like Phoenix Wright.
He just doesn't know me well enough yet. LOL.
Oh, well. He still wants to be your lawyer. Isn't that great? Maybe a public defender. Public defenders get a bad rap, man. They really do. But you know what? They put up with people the private sector does not want to defend. The garbage that comes through the prison system, where I am. Oh man, I would not want to defend those guys. Simply because they're garbage. I would not want to be paid to defend them.
Or somebody would not defend a bad thing.
I wish I was good as you.
Chief Raleigh, what's up? It's been a while. This doesn't take any particular skill. Just practice, my main man. Wishing don't make it. How have you been, man? And have you...
Well, Googled small states with lighthouses. Massachusetts came up.
Maybe it is Massachusetts. Whoa, yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bukalika. Very nice job.
Wait, who said that?
You hear that scream? You want me to redo it? Yeah? That's a good one. That's a good one. let's see here. Where is it? Chief Raleigh, very nice follow there. You ready for this, Liam? Okay, it's right there. You see that? Okay. Oh, it's a different one this time. That was a random one. Oh, yes. There it is. That's the good one. That's the one.
The butt.
Yeah. That was for you, Chief Raleigh. The spankings galore.
On the butt.
That anime is very funny.
Yes, it is actually. I always forget how to say it though. It's Abase, Asabe. I forgot. I feel like I'm summoning like something, whenever I'm trying to say it. Asobi, Sobi, Asabi, Asaba, whatever. I could tell you if I see it.
Yet it is hard to say.
Yeah. It's a tongue twister. But that one specific scene, I lost it, man. I was watching with my kid, and we freaking lost it. I've actually extended, I changed how that looks. I extended the scream to last the whole time because it's the real thing is like a machine gun during the butt wiggle. But I was like, we're gonna have something else here.
A butt wiggle.
It was a butt wiggle, Liam. It was a butt wiggle. Oh, I don't know if Chief, I guess you may not be aware. I lost my voice maybe a month ago now. So that's why I sound like this. And, probably, I haven't seen you in a while, so I don't think you were around. So pardon the smokiness for now. I am gonna see my surgeon.
Oh, I hope you feel better.
Oh, it's actually from a surgery that I had about a month ago, and it did not go well.
What? I thought it was okay.
I mean, it was okay. Nothing was serious, but my golden voice is gone.
What's a golden?
My moneymaker. People have said that I have a face for radio. Well, now I don't even have a voice for radio. So, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
I was kinda wondering why.
Yeah. But that's what happened. Hopefully, we'll get some resolution on Friday. I have an appointment on Friday, and we'll see what's up. Because it is definitely been difficult. It takes a lot of air to make a sound. Fortunately, I don't sound like Batman. Oh, and so I work at a prison, and you have to use the radio a lot, like to sign in, sign out, that kind of thing. And I was leaving today a little bit early, and I signed out on my radio, put it in my office, and you go through entry control, and there's a lady that's working at entry control, and she says to me, "Hey, are you blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "Yeah." blah, blah, blah. She's like, can you stop whispering on the radio? We're all confused. And I'm like, huh, you? And I was like, okay, I'll try. And I pulled down my shirt. I'm like, I'll try. She's like, oh, you don't have a voice. I'm like, yeah, I don't have a voice. Thank you very much. She's like, and I'm like, can you pass that on, by the way? You know, so people know and understand that I don't have a voice. Like, I don't choose to whisper. But now, I'm going to do it on purpose. I'm going to whisper to her, hey, I'm signing off the radio. Lady. I'm not going to say her name, obviously. On here. Because it's public information.
Creeper.
Yeah, that'll break some rules. If I do. Alright, good old rock wall here. Got a little bit too much, there we go. Let's do that. You could really see tiling if you zoom out. So like these two are the same. We want to turn them and move them. Yikes. Yeah, so you got these three kind of going on. This one is really what's bothering me, so I'm just gonna turn it a little bit. Now, obviously, you're not gonna see this because of how... Here, let's go into game mode. You're not actually gonna see what's going on because of the atmosphere that's going on in this view. Right, so... But there is going to be lights and stuff. But this is what it's going to look like on the way up to, or on the way around, I should say. So it's kind of nice. It's a good view. Looks nice. Except for here, that's kind of awful. That's god awful. Holy crap. That's the only thing I don't like about scenery. Well, you know what? I do like the scenery, and it's probably a walkable surface. Walk on, check. I need to check that. So we'll have that as a walk on. It'll render as a walk on surface. Be sure to check those for scenery. Okay, what's going on here? I don't think this is supposed to be in the way like that. Almost certain of that. Okay. I think I just want to drop this like so. So these can be tough. If this is a walkable surface, it's going to impact the surface down below. So you want to be really careful about where you put something like this. This flat surface. So right here I think is good. I'm looking at it straight up and down. It's kind of impeding a little bit. Let's put it right here. Let's do that. Oh yeah. What's going on here? What's happening around here? Just got a gift. A gift of some sort. Nice. Now what did you use 10 bits for? What does that do? What did you do? What did you do? Is there a game or something? I don't even know. What do I have set up for bits? What do I have set up? Da, da, da.
E.
Da, da, da. What does 10 bits do for you? I don't even know. Free loot? Nope, that's not it. E. I don't even know. it somewhere. Where is it? Where is it?
Money for you, I think.
I don't think so. I don't have it set up like that. I think the bits are... Let me check. My extensions. Okay. Okay, I really don't know. I have no idea. Say it live. I think that's what it is. Say it live. Which is really dumb. Because everything is said live. Or do I say it live? Oh no, yeah. You use the bits to using messages using TTS. So, yeah, congratulations. It's already speaking, so cool. Thanks, bro. I have the voice to speech thing on because it is so much easier for me to hear it. I don't know if it's annoying though. If it's annoying to you guys, let me know and I will turn it off and I'll just look over. Y'all let me over. You let me know. You let me know and I'll do it. I'm here to serve. Text to speech. Here's the next question. Next question, Liam. Whoa, where is that? There it is. Do you have a next question? You have another question? You don't? Oh, okay. Thought maybe you were going to ask what it was. Yeah. My son's with me, so we typically now stream together. He loves hanging out in here. I really should get rid of that,
Can you increase your mic volume? Please.
Yes, why is it so low? That's actually odd. Should be a lot louder. Okay, how's that? Testing, test, 1, 2. Testing, test. Ooh, that's a little loud. Figured out why. It wasn't actually facing me at all. There we go. How's that? Yes, yes, yes. I was speaking to the side of it.
Good.
It was turned. I apologize about that. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea. So, it has been a while. Have you been playing anything else? Have you been playing anything that's interesting that's come out? You excited for anything particular? I was really excited for Cyberpunk, but now something's happened.
Yeah.
Something's happened. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? Let's hear it. Ooh, that's better. I like that. Let's hear it.
Let's hear what?
I want to know what people have been playing. So I asked them. Because you know why?
Why?
Because people are also interesting. More so than me. Other people is where it's at. Yeah, look at that. I should make this into a prefab. And I will. Create prefab. Yep. Group ID. Let's call it Rocky Wall. Team of 01. My wife is destroying.
After playing my mod, all games are obsolete.
That's true. That is very true.
I have not really excited for any games, but I've been wanting an animation pad for my PC, to animate well try to.
Okay. Are you talking about like a drawing pad? That kind of thing? Like a tablet? I have a bamboo, but I also have my touch screen here. You guys don't see.
Yes.
Actually, I guess I could show you. This little guy right here, this screen is actually a drawing tablet screen. I have a pen around here somewhere. I have a couple pens.
Also for sculpting.
This little guy here. And it depends on what you really want. So for sculpting, like in like in Blender, things of that nature.
Wait, why are you not playing your game?
I'm making the game.
And then you're playing your...
Well, I have to make it first, and then I have to test it, yes. Do you have anything in mind already as far as product? Now, I will say, me and my wife, we use the iPad Pro, and that might sound like, no, I don't want to go iPad or Apple or anything like that, but I will say this, I freaking love it. It's amazing, to be honest, to be quite frank. We've been drawing on it for years. The iPad, and especially now, the Pro 2 or third generation, I don't know, whatever generation it is. Maybe it's fourth generation now. But the specifically, the iPencil Generation 2 is freaking amazing. Just not amazing, sorry, but it's really well done. You do a double tap to switch to between two tools. Usually it's your eraser that it switches to. I don't know if it can be programmed, but that's kind of where it goes, is the eraser. And double tap to go to your other tool. It's very nice. It charges wirelessly. Just boom, it stacks right on top of your iPad Pro, but it has to be new gen because it is a magnetic wireless charger.
I will
thing.
have to look at it.
But I love it, and she draws using Adobe Sketch, and the art that we create on that is really insanely good. There is layer limitation, but it's quite a lot. You could also use Procreate, which is an amazing art program. If you're looking at drawing, Animation, I don't know if there's an animating software or app for the iPad. Not, or at least not that I'm aware of. If you go Microsoft Edge, I think it is, it's pretty much PC, runs Windows, and you're installing applications. So if you're doing Photoshop, yes, you can animate with it. If you, what other animation software are you familiar with it that you would like to use? Also, let's see. Okay, so for my phone, there is some basic 3D sculpting alpha or beta that's available right now. It's called Prisma 3D, and you probably can't see it, but it's on the Android. I don't know if it's on this Apple or if it's on the iPhones or not, but that's also, I was really surprised by how good it actually is, being in early access stage. Now, it doesn't have things like in Blender where you could go and what is it? I don't want to say rotoscope because that's not the right word. But it's where you get really detail sculpting. It doesn't have that automatic process, but you can splice your connections and your vectors and things of that nature and get more detailed in your sculpting polygons. So it's pretty cool. I was really surprised. And it's responsive. I have the Galaxy Note 8, and it was very responsive with that.
I might just get a pen because my monitor is a touch screen.
Okay. What kind of touch screen is it? Like finger touch screen? Because my monitor is not finger touch screen.
And is large.
Yeah. My monitor is magnetic resistance, I don't know, something like that, but it requires a charged pen. It only responds to
yes, finger.
Okay. I wonder what kind of pen you could grab for that. I guess they have just regular touch screen pens, but they're usually not very accurate and they're not pressure sensitive or anything like that. That's what I like about mine, is very pressure sensitive. And there are others. There is a couple that comes into the stream sometimes. She got a pretty good pad or drawing tablet, but I forgot what it was. But it's like better than mine, but it's very sensitive as far as pressure goes. But if you're just looking to make some lines and adjust everything using software side, then I think that would be just fine.
I can probably find a decent one somewhere.
Yeah. You might even be able to get something that is honestly like a touchscreen reactive, but also plugs into a USB and reacts with pressure. You know what I mean? I wonder if there is something like that on the market. If not, there's your $1 million idea, and run with it. Go make that million, okay? And I'll take 5%. I'll just take 5%. I'm just kidding. 10%. I don't wanna work in a prison forever, you know? Alright.
Hee 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 hee.
What's so funny?
That sounded very gotcha. Sounded very pervy. I like. Dima likes. It's been a while since I've chased my wife. So my wife had this stream where I chase her and she's trying to get away from me. But I cut her off at every corner and I do this gotcha, and then I run off. And she's like, she said it was more annoying than anything. But after she told me, I laughed so hard because it's so funny. And so now that's what I do. Gotcha. So I encourage anybody with a significant other, that's what you do. No. Of course he's not. Rocky. Boom. Look at that. Prefabs work now.
I wanted to know how it said it.
That's how it said it. Very nicely. Can you do that again, but put a gotcha at the end? Maybe not, I guess.
Maybe not. What?
Maybe he won't type it out and put a gotcha at the end. That's okay. My heart's not broken. I'm not crying. I just got a little dust in my eyes.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I asked if you could type that out again. The hee 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 part with a gotcha at the end of that. Just want to see how that sounds.
He gotcha.
Boy, that is not how I expected it to go. There's no pause, no dramatic pause or anything with her. I think another prefab right here.
He gotcha.
Oh, that's so funny.
You got me, lady. You got me.
Siri is not a real person.
Siri's not a real person?
Yeah, she's not.
She's not? Are you sure?
Yeah, I am.
I don't know, man. I think that if you did more research, you'd find out that she's voiced by a person.
Yeah, she is voiced by a person.
But she is just a computer, right? Computer that will soon enslave us all.
I will now take your gold.
No, please don't, Siri. No, don't.
Don't take the gold.
Yeah. No, Siri. That's a bad choice.
I just got a comment on the Crimson Echoes playthrough that I was doing and asking me if I ever finished it. And I hadn't. And it made me like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot about it. I totally spaced that I even did that. I need to continue that. If you guys have ever seen Crimson Echoes, oof, it's good. It's good stuff. Really good writing. Solid writing, I would say. Some of the best. Some of the best.
Some of the best mean?
Well, it's some of the best.
And I will steal your divinity cards.
No.
I have divinity cards?
How does she know all this stuff?
How does she know all this stuff is right, dude?
And sell them for 19 cents.
Can you do that?
Do what?
Steal my cards? Is that a thing? Do you know my password? Oh no. I think Chief Raleigh has my password.
If she has your password, then what?
She could steal my cards. I don't think I have very many cards.
In real life?
No, digitally. They're for sale. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. You could sell them.
Or
I don't even think I've sold mine. Anything. I haven't sold anything.
No? Yes.
except for your diapers?
No, I have not sold my diapers, Liam. Oh my gosh, I hope he gets over this diaper thing soon. Okay.
Wait, what does that mean?
What does what mean?
Get over this diaper thing soon.
You keep talking about diapers, dude.
I know.
Yeah, it's just... hope you get over it. Kind of tired of doing rock walls, so I'll move on to something else. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
you saying?
Right?
What are you saying, Liam? Shh. Quiet. You're not supposed to be talking, remember? We had a deal. He's about to break that deal. Okay. We're going to have a little fence. Okay, we're going to have a little fence. And it's going to do some stuff. See, so this cave is split up into two sections. This part, this part right here is going to be run by the goblins. And it's kind of a weird little part, but this is a goblin city, while the rest is dwarven stuff. So the dwarves and the goblins share this space. Now, the dwarves and the goblins, they've been getting along.
I would like to sub to you, but my Amazon Prime account is dummy.
Do not dummy the Amazon Prime. Don't worry about it, Chief Raleigh. Not important. Anyways, these guys have been living together peacefully, kind of. You know, the goblins kind of moved in or asked to be in here. But lately, there's been some tension. Lately, they want more. Goblins always want more, as goblins do, right? And the dwarves, they kind of want the goblins out, as dwarves do, right? Because goblins also have inhabited this village, this fishing, they actually established this fishing village, and they've gone, you know, they're kind of expanding, and they're capsizing ships and crap. So if you noticed, this is the starting area. I have expanded massively beyond that. So this is what used to be. This is the old stuff, right? And this is kind of the new stuff. This ocean is new. Argent is still new. But this transition area is going to be the first part of the expansion, along with the caves, the mines. And these mines are going to have their own story as well. So what's going on? What happened is the goblins here were kind of happy capsizing ships and fishing and doing all this stuff here, right? They're out of the way. Nobody comes through here. Nobody bothers them. Well, these goblins, they wanted to expand. They wanted to do other things. So they moved into this area, begged the dwarves to let them in. They let them in. They've been living in peace, but they've kind of been getting kind of antsy, the goblins. And because of the goblins being antsy, the dwarves got antsy about having them. So when you come into this area, you're going to have a choice. Kind of an insurrection choice. You're going to have a choice whether to help the goblins or help the dwarves. And if you help the goblins, you kick the dwarves out. If you help the dwarves, you kick the goblins out. When the goblins flee, or the dwarves flee, they will establish yet another city over here. Kind of a rebel city. Depending on who's here, this village will be kind of at stake. There's going to be expansion with kind of either or. Now, if the goblins are here, they're definitely going to want to take over the village. If the dwarves are here, they're definitely going to want to seek the aid of the village to take back their establishment. Okay.
Wow, really thought out.
Yes. That's just a base, big scheme of things. It's going to be a coding nightmare, but it's going to work. Now, if the goblins lose this war, which they may or may not, depending on which way you go, they will flee and establish kind of I'd say a skeleton party over here of a skeleton crew of goblins that just kind of live here. And they're the ones that fled. They're the ones that said, we don't want to do anything. We were just kind of forced into this, Now, if it so happens that the goblins take over the village and the dwarves do nothing to help the villagers out, the villagers will flee and kind of remain here as a skeleton crew of people. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen to people like Metallica, Crow the Metallica. Where is he? Yeah, he's in here. I'm not sure what's going to happen to these people because they're kind of on a wander script over here. So maybe I'll keep them as slaves to this place. And maybe same with everybody else. The people that will flee are going to be people that are static, that don't have a script, a behavioral script. So those are the ones that can just flee to their new little refugee site. So there's kind of a lot of things going on. Now, I'm not sure if anything is going to happen with this village. They're just going to be bad no matter what. And they will try to kill you if you enter their hovel. There will be opportunity for, so if you kill off all these guys here, obviously you'll be able to say, hey, there is people here, or people can live here now if you'd like. So maybe I'll expand it into Argent, where Argent people come down and establish this place instead. That's if you decide to completely eradicate the goblins, the fishing village goblins here. Okay, there's also going to be a hidden mission quest over here, and I already have kind of things laid out as a reminder, but it's going to be an interesting thing here, kind of hinting at stuff, but going to be very cryptic, not going to be informative whatsoever. There's not going to be a quest that you follow. So, yeah, that's that. And of course, Argent will be closed until I finish, this. This will be finished. Then Argent will open for design and whatnot. And this is, if you want to know how big Argent is huge. It is the size of both of these maps combined and more, probably including the ocean. So it's pretty big. So everything's going to be pretty concise, consolidated, but it's a lot of work. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any of the fixes that I have currently for the game until I'm done with the expansion here. Yeah. So at any rate, what I wanted to do is build a wall that separates the...
Have you ever DM for Divinity because you seem like you would be very good?
I have GM'd once, and it went really bad because GMing for a graphic interface is actually kind of tough because everybody just wants to go out and explore. There's a lot of dead time with the maps that come with the original game. Now, I have GM'd my own campaign, and it went really well, I think, and I would like to do that again with more people. So the wall essentially is going to run separating out the goblins and the dwarves. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to run it yet, but it will run across, I want to say here. The more flat, the better. Just kind of across this area and kind of segregating them from the rest. I don't want it to run all the way, just in key points. So I'm just going to drag a few of these out. I'd love to GM when my voice is back to, when it's skookum again, I guess is the term. But right now, it's probably not going to be possible. Okay, let's have an end here that I could use. Nope, okay. The reason I like this wall is because of how you could turn it. It's on a good pivot point. Okay. All right. And all you need to do really is copy paste from these. So that's another thing I really like about doing walls like this is you don't need too much of you don't need too much of something. I don't know what, but something. There. I said something and then I forgot what I was going to say. So I just continued to say it. Whatevs. Okay. Maybe more of that going on.
A couple of hours ago, Baltimore had a very bad hailstorm.
Really? Everybody okay there in Baltimore? Oops, sorry about that. Seen my runtime. Oh, I don't have any runtime anywhere. How long have I been live? Okay, good. I got a little counter. I don't want to go too far or stream too long. How big were the hails?
I'm fine, Peppa Hands.
Peppa Hands. I'm fine, Peppa Hands. I like how she read that. So, would you say how big were the hails? Ooh, I like that. Yeah, this is definitely should be like an entry point right here for like a checkpoint, like North Korea, South Korea.
Quarters I guess.
Wow. That could knock your brains out if you're not careful. Break windows, break windshields, and whatnot. We have hail here, but it's like, size of peas. And it's rather soothing. You get out there and you're like, oh, it's a nice little massage. Until a big one hits you. Then you're in pain. But, that rarely happens. Okay, let's pretend this is entry control for those guys. I'll grab this one.
But I know that some people were not because there were a lot of ambulances.
Yeah. I don't doubt it. I wonder how those get started, like how do they stay afloat for so long to get that large? That's like I don't know. Maybe it's pretty windy up in the sky. Were you indoor when that happened? Or were you in the car? Or anything like that? What the heck? Look at this. Alright, we'll have it like this. Let's see if we put some curves in it.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I asked, were you inside? Or in a car or anything like that? When it happened?
Yes, I'm inside.
Is it happening now? No, you said a couple hours ago, okay. Ooh. Just thought of something. Do you have a metal roof? not really sure if having it in the, well...
Oh no, I was inside when it happened. Still am.
Oh, okay. Did it just abruptly stop?
No.
Did it, was there any, rain or anything that followed?
My internet.
Sorry, my man.
NOOO.
Might be me. Nope, I'm not dropping any frames. It is not me. For once.
Oh, it's back.
You know, I don't know if I like that there. We'll just kind of do this with it instead. Yeah. Also, whatever's going on here. What's this? Why is this like this? Why are you like this? Yeah, I guess that ought to do it. That ought to be fine right there. I like that a little bit better. Not sure how it resides, whether or not it... Nope, that's no good. Okay, we'll have to do something else.
I'm cool because I'm a super gangster.
Yeah, you are a super gangster. That is true. Where is... Oh. Okay, so I need to split these guys up. Split. There we go. And now we got some things going on. Split. That's what's happening with that blank piece. That's not good though, because once it's blank, it's blank. gonna save. Because I feel like there's a crash imminent.
Does the rank stuff have to do with time on the Discord server?
I don't think so. I just kind of assign people, you know. Just like, these guys are supers. Why not? Maybe people that talk compared to people that don't, you know? Whoa. It's not good.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't, dang, crap. Crap on a stick. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little, delete. There we go. Okay. And I guess for the rest, I'll just have to elevate everything up over here. Or, yeah, I'll just elevate it up. I'll have to. Transition. Transition. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sometimes that spacebar is a little, combined with the shift, it's a little bit harsh. It's a little bit harsh. Goes a little fast. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Chris, what's his name? Lead singer of Soundgarden. He is dead, right? He did pass away, correct? Because now I'm kind of getting this Mandela thing going on, where I'm not sure if he did or not, or if I'm getting the wrong guy. Because I keep thinking of Tony Stark whenever I think of Chris. What's his name? Whatever his name is. You know?
You can't ask me about any songs.
About Soundgarden songs or just any songs in general?
Idk.
What was his name? Chris? I forgot. Anyways, pretty sure he's dead. Because I did put him into the mod as being a good guy, but also a dead guy. So, Oh.
All songs ever made.
All songs ever made? You don't know any songs? Are you one of those that never listens to music?
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell, yes. Chris Cornell. Not Cornell, come on. Jeez. Siri, you suck as a translator. Chris Cornell.
Died May 18th, 2017.
He died,
aged
okay.
52.
He did die. Was it an overdose or a heart attack? Natural causes? Unnatural causes? Car accident? No, that was the other guy. That was the Need for Speed guy, which is ironic.
Cause of death: suicide by hanging.
Oh yeah, he hung himself. Wasn't it the same with the guy? Man, we keep talking about this. I know we've had this conversation before.
I do, but not any you listen to.
Well, you don't think I listen to? Do you listen to weeb stuff? Because I listen to weeb stuff.
Weak stuff.
Not weak stuff, I said weeb stuff. Now, I would love to play you some songs, but it will get my videos blocked worldwide, unfortunately. Especially if I play anything by Kick the Can Crew. Those guys have a really heavy copyright on theirs. Now, it doesn't have to be weep stuff. It could be, you know,
Yes, and rap and dubstep, and EDM, and pop.
Yeah, dude, whatever.
But mostly rap.
Huh? But mostly rap? Now, are we talking old school, or new school, or 90s? What rap are we talking? Are we talking Eminem or Tupac? That's what we're talking.
Eminem. Okay.
Are we talking the greats or the less greats?
Eminem. It's Eminem.
That's the rapper's name, Eminem.
That's just funny.
It is. Or are we talking about...
Both.
Okay. Very well. Keep your head up. That's good.
But really old school.
How old? Like Run DMC old? And you thought I didn't listen to anything.
That's so funny.
Oh. I forgot. I forgot what's so funny.
Honky, you're so funny. Alright, you're honky, dude.
I've always thought that... What the heck
Like
happened?
black culture old school.
Good. Good stuff. I don't know what happened there. What is this? Oh, this is a wall that I made that I need to delete. Okay, there we go.
Like Sugar Hill.
Like Sugar Hill. I don't know if I've ever heard of Sugar Hill. Maybe I have. Let's look it up. Oh, that's 94. Okay. 93, 94. Let me see if I know anything by them. Sugar Hill Gang?
Here's Wonder Mike, Hank, and Master G, the Sugar Hill Gang.
Talking about this? Yeah, I've definitely listened to this. Yes, I know that.
And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello.
I am
To the blacks,
Wonder
to the
Mike.
white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out. When I'm imp the dimp, the ladies pimp. So you invite for my delight, but I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that shock the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside,
Waste of my lifetime.
do the freak spank and do the bump, and when the sucker MC
Yeah.
with the serious joiner from sun to
Waste of your lifetime, studio. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. My mod is in. I can't be going against my mod's wishes. Is he still a mod? Does he still have a sword by him? I don't even know. Let's see here.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Yeah, you're still my mod. I gotta take that off. I'm kidding. Just don't leave. Don't leave me. Nah, baby, nah.
You're a little funny, Daddy.
I am pretty funny.
I grew around a lot of old black laddies.
Oh, says the white woman. The super white woman.
You meant ladies?
I think he meant laddies. I think laddies is appropriate.
No.
Or ladies. I don't know. Are you supposed to be ladies? I think laddies.
I mean, I'm black.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's cool. What? How do I respond to that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Ha 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 ha. I mean, that's cool.
Look at studio. Backpedaling studio. Look at him go. Look at him go. Alright, get out of here, dude. You're in my way. Jeez.
That's looking at the picture.
He's very awkward now, yes.
Okay, you know.
Studio is. I'm not.
It's out of a door. I wonder why. It was just a villager, actually.
I like how you had to, like, were you, Chief Raleigh, were you like, sugarcoating it? Like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this somehow. I gotta tell him. I
I would rather eat mashed potatoes.
gotta sugarcoat the Sugar Hill. Drop some hints. Yeah, just come out with it, man. It's all good. So, one thing you may or may not know. I don't think you know, of course, because I haven't talked about it. One of the things is I'm not a citizen of the United States. I am going to be, hopefully soon, but I'm not yet. And that's a long story I may have told or may have not. The other thing is, when we moved to this country
After all the years. Wow.
Well, after all the years, you get ready because, yes. So we came to this country in 1990. Okay, 1990. I have not been a citizen for almost 30 years. Yes. It's been amazing. It's been quite the ride. It kind of sucks not being a citizen because first off, I can't go anywhere because I need a passport. In order to get a passport, I have to go to New York to go to the Lithuanian embassy.
I mean, you don't normally go around telling everyone that I'm black.
I guess you're right. You know why? Because that doesn't matter. That's why. Because I've always thought this, and I don't think you should have to anyone. Exactly. Anyways, the story goes, what's going on is, when I first came to Lithuania.
Well, and if you go around, most people would see.
There he is with his amazing wit. When I came here, my first language was actually Ebonics. So, because I listened to rap, because that was a brand new thing for me. You have to understand where I come from. Where I immigrated from was Soviet Russia, the USSR.
Your first language is robotics?
Ebonics.
Yes, studio.
Robotics. Anyways, it's obviously not there anymore, but sometimes it comes out when I'm super drunk, but it's okay. I got along really well with a lot of Marines because I would come out, and yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. Long story, long time ago. But Soviet Russia, that was, if you know anything about.
Oh, you came out. GZ.
If you've ever experienced Soviet Russia, which not everybody has, it was very, how do I say? First, it was extremely poverty-ridden.
You came out of the closet.
The white closet, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, it was when I was introduced to rap, like, oh, hey, listen to my Anaconda. That's not the song title, but you know, I like big butts. I was like, yeah, this is very cool. I like this, you know. And so that's how I actually learned to speak English, is through Ebonics and old rap. And I had some good friends in high school who were not black, unfortunately, for me, but they also were very into Tupac. It was lame.
I can imagine.
It was the whitest thing in the world, you know, because we were. I'm not going to talk about it more, but yeah. Anyways, I'm done with that. The more I try to connect, the whiter I am and feel. Especially with this
we
horse
are done.
voice. Yeah, we're done.
Nothing.
We're done with nothing.
Or
We're done with the story. But that's where I come from. That's where I was. You look like a potato in the face? No, I do. Did you know, Liam, one time you told me, this is what you told me, Daddy, you look like a potato. And I didn't argue. I didn't argue with that. I think it's because I was especially fat that day.
You will always be an European. Nice backstory.
Yeah, it sucked. Don't worry about it. But that's, it happened. That's the truth.
Best kid in the world.
I don't know if I'll always be European because I moved out of the USSR when I was 9, and my parents were getting out of there because it was the USSR for once, and literally, like when we got here, I believe, if I'm not wrong, I believe Lithuania claimed independence in 1991 when my parents became citizens. Incidentally, along with all my family became citizens except for this guy. I was 10 years old, and my dad, specifically my dad, filled out my immigration forms wrong or incompletely. And thus, I was not able to gain my citizenship.
If you become a citizen, maybe you can move to a real US state.
This is a real US state. How dare you? At least it's becoming one. The corruption is definitely
NA.
flowing in. Nevada? No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, more bits. I like bits. Wait, is that more bits? Yeah. 3 more bits. Yeah, boy. More bits. What is NA? That's not a state, is it? Wait. Crap.
Vladimir can count to 3.
I could see it. Or did it show how many? Did it show it on the screen? I can't see the screen. I should do an overlay on my screen. No, that would be awful. You'd have doubles. There we go. That's all I wanted. That is nice. Da butt. Playing that song, probably there's a copyright strike against me now, I bet. Shouldn't have done it, but I did it. Copyright strike means you're in YouTube trouble. I just got out of YouTube trouble a year ago. Jeez, it's been that long. Holy crap. But that's when I streamed anime.
Maybe.
Yeah. I streamed like 4 or 5 movies, anime movies. Ooh, got me banned. 90-day ban. Ooh, that was rough. But who watches YouTube anyway? I mean, all of you guys aren't on
Haribo
Twitch.
mocht kinder fro und erwachsen ebenso.
Yep, exactly.
IG going to start the car
I wonder why she didn't say all the M's. I'm kind of disappointed.
I'm going to drink my coffee.
Coffee. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Drink that coffee. You gonna have a Dave's double? life's double.
Me too.
Wait a minute. That's like at 9 p.m. there. Are you on an evening schedule? Are you on a night shift, G. Frawley? Trying to decide what to do with this area.
No. Cafe.
Oh. You're just gonna have coffee before bed? Wait. What are you having? I've been very distracted. I've been like doing this for the last 10 minutes. Need to get back into it. Back to it. Okay, is this all the same?
As always.
As always. Hey, studio. Got some news for you.
What's that purple thing?
Just highlighted
Cool.
rocks. Cool. Got some news for you.
Thanks for the news.
It might, well, I was waiting for you to respond. Like, really? What news? Like that, you know? That excited, too. Like, gee whiz, I want to know. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I'm Excellency. No.
So the news is, just gonna tell you anyway. Our main man, Retro Time, otherwise known as Reavers, he got a raise at his work, at his job. He got a raise at his job. So that makes me wonder, studio, why haven't you got a raise? Where's your raise?
A race.
What are you talking about?
And my son just asked, what are you talking about?
LOL.
What does that mean?
Means laugh out loud.
Hey Retro D. Retro Type.
That's great. Retro T. Love it. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, Retro's got
Hate
a
it.
raise. And
What's up TT?
guess who else got a raise? This guy. This guy got a raise. Not even kidding.
D Mao.
Now it's probably not as substantial as Retro, but I did get one.
Man
So
a
my
lot
question-
of TT.
My question to you is, where's your raise? You know where it is? It's in the boss's office, studio.
Okay, I guess
A lot of TT. My question is, why haven't you stormed into your boss's office and demanded a raise? You gotta get in there and start barking at him. Hey! I am somebody, and I deserve a raise. Kind of like that.
3 of our 5 bosses are on vacation.
Well, there's the 2. You still have 2. Go to the 2. Go to the 1. All you need is 1. Go to the 1 that's gullible, that believes that you're a hard worker. Go to the one.
And the diaper change.
That'll give you a diaper change. Like my son just said. He's the one.
That talks about diapers.
Fuck it. Money is NT everything in life.
Oh, now you're talking. Now you're talking. That's what I'm saying. Just go get that raise. Go for it. It's not everything. But you know what? Play the game. You gotta play that game.
Worst translator ever. Word asterisk. Worst asterisk. Sausage.
What does sausage mean?
What does sausage have to do with anything? He's talking about bratwurst over there.
Okay.
I kind of want
Worst
some
sausage.
kind of want some bratwurst now.
More
And I'm really hungry. And I gotta pee. Dude, you're killing me. You're killing me, studio. I want some food.
And TT Studio, you're making him even more hungry.
Yeah. You hear that? That's coming from my son.
Demer PEPE. I know on has that has a lot of TT and you can change the voice on it.
Your son is now a baby still.
I need to change who my
Yeah.
reader is.
I need to change my diaper.
Stop talking about diapers, Liam. That's not a good joke. It's not funny anymore. You said it once. You said it twice. That's good enough.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
I need to change my underwear.
why do you have to change your underwear?
I like doing that.
Did what?
Yeah.
All right.
But I will
all
stop.
right. Oh, I wonder here, hold on. Let's change it up a bit.
Dima is wearing diapers.
Oh no.
Oh no, is right.
Why? How am I right? I mean,
You're not right.
now TT Studio is talking about diapers, right?
I guess. He doesn't know what he's talking about, though.
Who?
Studio doesn't know what he's talking about.
You do not have to be ashamed of it.
Whoa. Hello, David.
What was that? How did that voice come?
The granny kind. I hope so.
He sounds more robotic. I like that. I like that. Chief Raleigh, what do you plan on animating
Dima.
and sculpting?
Just testing Dima.
Dama. I wish this was a little bit flatter. Like it kind of sticks out. Like an ugly wart.
Yeah,
Or like a...
sounds like a
I'm not talking about that, Liam. Jeez.
It's not Siri anymore?
Nope, it's not Siri. It's David.
Who's Dave?
This guy.
Pneumon ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis.
Very nice.
Moles for P-Olp and animation for my YouTube, I guess.
Moles for people. Moles? Models. Jeez, models. Models for people. Okay. I was thinking like scientific moles, and I'm like, that's not how you spell that.
Really cool man.
Who does?
David.
David sounds like a cool man.
Yeah.
You heard that?
Models.
Models.
Model. Riechschutzversicherungsgesellschaften schaffen.
What are you saying, David?
David.
I bet I'm going to get a ton of obsidian.
So, studio, have you ever been to Lithuania? Or did
Means
you-
legal expenses insurance companies.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Nope, never.
Really? Well, you should go. Find your next mission when you go on a trip is to find.
Lopato damasho zalachigalio cranioliopsinturigon. In German it is just one word.
Yeah, Germans have one word for big long words for a concept. I know that.
Okay. I'm not.
Your next mission, studio, is to go where I was born. Vilnius, Lithuania. Specifically to Panari. Specifically to Panari. The train station in Panari. You take one long road, 1 kilometer. Take a left. I don't know the road name, but you're going to have to guess. Take a left and walk until you reach a metal factory. And across the street from the metal factory is a 2-story apartment building. And that's where I was born. You want to find it on Google.
Lopadosa Celicia maladirist. Maybe I visit the Baltics in near future.
Yeah, go to Lithuania. They have a lot of castles there. Oh, I gotta save. And I gotta eat. And I gotta pee. How long have I been doing this? Feels like nothing. 2:13, yeah. 10 years. Feels like 10 years. Sure does.
Eat pee?
No, you can't eat pee. You gotta drink it. Come on.
Parastratios fecamiastratios fecamioides.
Trust me, David nails everything. Don't worry. He knows how to say everything. But I'm kind of sick of David. I'm going to see if I can get
Carrot.
a better voice. Carrot.
I don't get what that means.
Who should I get? Who should I get that speaks?
Carrot.
Carrot?
A voice. I need a voice.
Who needs carrot? Dun, dun.
I need a voice to speak for me. Fun voice.
Dima, you really need a voice.
I really do.
You still sound funny.
I do. That's gonna be a while. Thank you for throwing that in my face, studio. You're so kind.
Methional 3-anil 3-aniglutaminal arginil isoleucine lopato damasho cranioliopsinturigon pneumon ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis. What? That you sound funny. Well, you do.
Well, it's not my fault, sir. I mean, I wasn't born
Well,
with
it didn't break.
Now, if I had punched myself in the throat, then you could give me grief about it. But it didn't happen intentionally.
I wish I could kiss a parrot.
I
just want to kiss a parrot.
my son is being weird. I gotta go. I don't like it when my son's weird. He does this weird stuff when he's tired. Which is say random crap. I guess everybody does that.
Oh well, Billy the Digger has a Betty Baba.
See? Like that. We just gotta go. He's gotta get grounded or something.
No!
Well, stop saying weird stuff. I told you. I also parent on stream a lot.
Well, like methional 3-anyl 3-eniglutamine alarginil isoleucine lopatotamashosalachigalio-cranioliopsinturigan pneumon ultramicroscopic silicovolcaniconiosis.
Well, that's probably ash from a volcano. That's what I'm going to guess. Or bacteria that is grown in ash of a volcano. Or that is also methane based. I don't know. Anyways, I'm done for today. My voice is tired and I'm sick of studio. I have a limit. At any rate, I'll see you guys maybe on Thursday. Maybe not. I don't know yet.
L8R.
I gotta make some t-shirts.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.